what? How could this be? I've never tried acid shrooms or DMT. It's a bad trip. Oika Vault. Of course, Blitz, this would be your fault.
Alright, so everything we've seen so far has been noticed by others and has been leading right into this episode.
Right there. This was the first sighting.
So Blitz's first time on Earth was when he was checking out human horses. I know this is a future episode, I just know it!
They seem to be killing specifically targeted people.
Even the pilot is here on the screens. Interesting. Oh boy, this is gonna be a long EGA, isn't it?
Ah, well, that's convenient.
What is storytelling if not for conveniences to come together?
Pardon my words, sir, but you're currently being the loudest.
I said shush your sucking lips, Moxie.
He says with a condom in his hand. Moxie's random noises are some of my favorite parts of the show.
I smell colors.
Well, the colors are all on point for this episode, so it makes sense one might be able to smell them. Ugh, if that is not the saddest thing yet.
What are you doing sitting there? The boys are in trouble. Open it again.
And let's give credit to Vivian Nixon for how well she delivers how scared she is for Blitz and Moxie in this scene.
I took a ton of tranquilizers in the college I dropped out of. Also, I've been strapped nipple first to a car battery, so okay.
Man, with the way Blitz talks, it's no wonder the truth serum works as well on him later on.
Tell us, demon scum, who do you work for? Satan?
How did you get to our world from the afterlife?
Why are yous killing humans?
When did you show up here?
And it's time to praise Michael Romeo Ruocco and Erica Luttrell's work as Agents 1 and 2, respectively. Their accents, along with their fantastic animation, makes them hilariously fun characters to watch.
Mox?
I'll have a Neapolitan cappuccino, more cappa than chino. Make sure it's got no more than 4 ounces of milk. The beans won't have the right texture.
I don't know if it was written, ad-libbed, or both, but Richard Horvitz' line delivery kills me every time. And the pointing with the foot is the cherry on top. Also, this whole scene is written absolutely brilliantly. Brandon Rogers and Vivzi's writing is just fantastic in this episode.
You've had us tied here for what, hours? And you haven't even had us confirm what exactly we are.
What are you?
I'm a Virgo.
This looks intense. How are we gonna get in? Lift me up to that vent.
Just a whole lot of teamwork from these two. Seriously, a girls' night episode with Millie, Luna, Octavia, and maybe even Verosika would be so much fun to watch. Ooh, the action is really smooth and well choreographed here. I wonder if we'll get more.
You're pretty agile for an old lady. I'm like 5 years older than you.
I've already said enough about these two, so here's a win. We're moving on.
I'm just worried about Millie. She'll be on her way by now, I'm sure.
Ugh, she'll be fine, Moxie. It would take a roided-up hippo to take down that woman when she's upset.
Aw, Blitz trusting Millie is really, really sweet.
Never honestly shut up about Millie. It's always, oh, how's Millie? I can't tonight. I'm hanging with Millie. I'm so worried about Millie. And she's always 5 feet away from you. It's pathetic.
Look, so much honesty is about to happen that I can't win at all. Wait a minute, yes I can.
I think it's some kind of airborne truth-telling syrup.
I should ask Moxie to throw in his 2 cents.
Well, your suit is tacky. I'm sorry.
No, it's kind of sweet they feel bad about telling truths they know might hurt the other's feelings.
You said you loved it.
It was awful, Moxie. It was about ugly, horny cats.
I might have a hard time believing Moxie, the musical theater nerd, would recommend Cats to anyone, but he is an Andrew Lloyd Webber stan, so...
This is gonna be a good night.
And she isn't wrong about that. Spindlehorse and Chaos Emporium Inc. are about to start flexing, aren't they?
It is no prank, bitch.
Michael Romeo Ruocco does a surprisingly fantastic Brandon Rogers playing the Phantom of the Opera, down to the ad-lib lines.
'Cause you, my precious little boy,
Stop it,
are
sir!
tripping balls.
No, what? How could this be? I've never tried acid shrooms or DMT. It's a bad trip. Oika Vault. Of course, Blitz, this would be your fault.
Oh yeah, so here comes Sam Haft once again, showing us how good he is as a songwriter.
You're here causing frustration. I'm torturing you in your hallucination.
That was a really smooth transition into Blitz's hallucination. And of course I can't go into this episode without praising Jefferson Friedman, Matt Novak, and Christopher French's score again, especially in this Pink Floyd The Wall inspired section.
I simply follow your orders. It isn't my fault if your orders are as nonsensical as a sun tanning bed left out on the cold, rainy porch of a fresh April shower.
Vivsy said writing for Doodlemox was a huge challenge, so naturally, she and Rogers nailed it.
Maybe you can understand half of the frivolous things I carry on and on about on my steady life without help.
Blitz is hearing the same tone he heard in Spring Breakers when Moxie was also talking, so it seems to be a tune-out device for him.
Shut up!
Why do you hurt me so?
And now a smooth match cut back into Moxie's hallucination. The editing is really good in this episode. The Disney-inspired animation is scarily spot on. Yes, I'm giving it another win.
Don't know, eventually everyone goes.
Because you're thoughtless and cruel and you'll end up alone.
Man, they really pulled out all the stops to analyze Blitz for this.
Don't want to do things alone, Lizzo. You tried the solo act. It didn't work out so well. Yet you still shove away anyone who gets too close until they resent you.
And having Brandon Rogers impersonate everyone but Moxie and Stolas in this moment is brilliant. Since we're right in Blitz's subconscious, it would make sense to hear them as the voices he hears, not the true voices we know.
Your self-conscious is trying to tell you that you simply cannot fathom proper intimacy, but also craving as well. It's rather unfortunate, sir, considering it's often how you treat those who stand by you, such as myself.
Two things. One, fabulous dress. Two, Moxie analyzing Blitz here, showing us how scared Blitz is of abandonment, allows his character to come full circle in his depth. Even if we don't know the full story yet, we know why he acts the way he does. Also, my reaction to all of this.
You're gonna die
This shot is incredible and leads into another great match cut.
Jackass, it's true.
You've been a jackass, it's
Soon as we're
true.
back.
I know I keep winning the animation, but it's because this episode was delayed because of how much they had to do, so I'm gonna keep winning it.
I will be a better friend than I was before.
And look at that character development through a bad trip.
Try one.
TF2 reference. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Man, the silence is truly deafening.
But just keep doing a good job, okay? You shoot and kill good, you escape things easy, you can be strategic and cold-blooded when you need to, and don't expect any more compliments, I'm maxed out.
I love the words of affirmation from Blitz here. Hopefully when the time comes, Moxie can reciprocate it.
Thank you, sir.
You know my name. Use it.
Thanks, Blitz.
The character development in this episode is amazing. Ooh, you can sort of see that transition into her Hellhound form before she jumps. We all know where this is going, and I'm beyond excited for it. Oh my god! Okay, where do I even begin? Jefferson Fryman, Matt Novak, and Christopher French outdo themselves in the same episode with this incredible piece of music. The fight choreography is absolutely stellar, with the storyboarding acting like a sweeping camera, the epic one-liners, the insanely creative kills, the smooth as butter animation, just... Sorry, I passed out for a sec. Where were we?
I'm just so damn proud of you, Looney.
Oh yes, even in a gory as all get out fight scene, wholesome moments can still happen. God, I love this show. And the fact we get to see everyone and their abilities shown off in incredible, epic, gory ways is also a nice added bonus.
Why are we only using weapons from Japan's Edo period?
Hey! The Edo period was bad, and you know it.
Damn it, you're right.
True, and it led to this amazing fight scene that put Zack Snyder to shame.
Oh yeah, getting hard.
Is it unnecessary? Is it over the top? I can't say who cares loud enough. It's epic, it's entertaining, and still stunning to me that this show is free to watch. Even down to being occupied.
I can't read the spell in this light.
Also clever on them that Luna wouldn't be able to read in red light. Well, now they flex their musical muscles, drama muscles, comedy muscles, and their action muscles. So why not show off how good they are with horror?
Who dare threaten my impish little plaything?
Stolas always sounds so sweet, so to hear him like this is much more terrifying.
Digital.
Nope.
What's the matter, Demon Hunter?
Never seen a real demon before.
The fact his voice takes over her voice keeps adding to the terror. Yeah, nope, not in a million years, nope. Okay, the demon form is gorgeously, terrifyingly, brilliantly designed. I don't think anything or anyone can top that entrance in this show.
How did you know that we needed help?
I have my ways, darling.
You call it lazy writing, I call it, a Prince of Hell would absolutely have the power to see and travel into the mortal realm.
They are seen as kooks. Kooks. Such a silly word.
How is it Stolas makes every word fun to listen to?
Seriously.
And evidently, there's way more to come down the road. And we get to finish off with this amazing piece from the composers. Both the effects team and cleanup being labeled heroes is the greatest thing ever. I'm gonna say it again, how do we get this show for free? More specifically, how do we get this episode for free? Everything about this episode was truly outstanding in multiple areas. Though, I should make this clear. This episode doesn't work at all without any of the previous episodes giving us amazing character depth. All the previous episodes leading into this episode's character development shows Vivzie and the team know exactly what they're doing. Obviously, all the voice cast killed it in this episode, but I'm especially surprised by Brandon Rogers. He's shown hints of what Blitz has been going through in the background, but here it's all brought to the forefront and he handled the drama incredibly well. It shouldn't surprise me that the man who co-wrote this could probably handle the more intense stuff, but I had no clue this was in his wheelhouse. Also, I need to give more credit to Vivzie and Richard Horvitz as the voice directors, because none of the acting has been bad thus far. The show's cast is all great, and the direction they get is outstanding. And this crew just... You know what? 10 extra wins. They deserved it for the effort and artistry they threw themselves into, with so much obvious passion behind it. And I really need to give credit to Vivzie as a director on all the episodes. Her vision for each episode, all leading into one another, has been nothing short of spectacular. And in this one episode, she had to direct action, comedy, drama, musical, and horror. And she pulled them all off in spectacular fashion. As you can probably tell, this is my favorite episode of the whole series so far, and I'm beside myself with how well the team has been working on the show. Spindlehorse and Chaos Ink Emporium did great here, and I'm excited to keep talking about their accomplishments in the episodes to come. So see you all next time.
Be better at speaking my mind, and together we can begin to become